Welcome back to another video on the Whimsicraft server. Whoa, this is episode 8. Now this is gonna probably be an extremely build-heavy episode because I realize that it's been a couple months of me being on this server, and I really don't have that much done in the grand scheme of things. I mean, sure, these are like lots of different block palettes and that kind of things, but I'm on a server with a shopping district. So there's really not too much of an excuse. Other than that, some people don't stock their shops. I was gonna zoom in more there, but you can see I ran out. The server isn't gonna last forever. It will end someday. When is that day? I don't know. But I would like to have something of a finished base before that happens, and that means that I need to get my booty kind of going in gear here. I've got 3 series that I'm juggling right now, and this one I haven't been doing much progress on. It's just been shenanigans and pranks and fun stuff, which is great, but we need to get into some good stuff. So, on the agenda today, I want to build a shop because I don't make any money. I built a theater, but I don't make money off of that. I'm just a poor actor. So, I want to build a shop that has to do with junk. And why? Well, because I own a junkyard, so it only makes sense. I'm literally going to be selling my garbage. And after that, I would like to do a little bit of base progress. I have something planned out for this area up here, and it has to do with us being able to get from this level all the way up to these platforms up here. Now, I'm a big fan of Harry Potter, I'm a big fan of trains, I'm a big fan of lots of stuff, and I was thinking that we could do a series of broken down Harry Potter towers and maybe the Hogwarts Express just diagonally fallen over right here on this stretch, and we'll be able to crawl through it and look at all of its brokenness. It'll be like tipped over sideways and stuff. It's gonna be super cool, and we're gonna be able to get all the way up here, which is where we're going to be keeping some pretty functional and important parts of our base. But very first, before we get into any of that, I've heard that there is a new museum on the server, and I did submit some art to be put into it, so let's go see how that turned out. I know it's somewhere out here. I always get lost when I get to this part. Okay, it's by Honorable's base. Epic Eye. The Eye of Agamotto. Moto. Yep, here it is. Look at it in all of its glory as it loads in to my pathetic render distance. Just kidding. It's actually pretty nice. Oh, it looks like there's been some gatedness going on here. We got some fences. This looks nice. I was here in progress when this was being built on a stream, but I never got to see the finished project. And good job, Tram. This looks good. All right, now let's go in here and see how much I know, because I've been on Whimsicraft for maybe, let's see, maybe 4 months or so. And I know a good chunk of the lore of different people's stuff, but I don't know everything. So we'll see how much I know. And oh no. Oh no. Custom things are broken. It looks like custom items are broken. That's okay. We can come back later. There is some stuff over here. What is this? Oh my gosh. What is this? A bus? Will is being ran over. And Jack is sitting down there. Am I on here? What is this? Freedom. What is this? I'm up there. I'm right there. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, how cute. I think this is all the Whimsies. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at this. Who did this? This is so cute. I love this. Whoever made this, you're awesome. All right, well, we'll look at the rest when things are fixed. We'll come back later. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was AFK. You're not gonna believe this. Chicken Jockey. Oh my god, what are the odds? This is crazy. How do I save this? Holy crap. This is crazy rare, I think. At least from Nev Armor, and it's enchanted. Oh, I need a name tag. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. Uzi, help. Uzi, help. Oh, please tell me I have a name tag. Oh my god, I at least gotta have a boat. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. This is actually bizarre. This is so crazy. Oh my gosh, I need to find a crafting table in here. Ooh! Why am I so slow right now? Ah! No! You can't die! Oh my god. Oh no. Why? Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. No! Dang it, are you kidding me? Oh, I can't keep it. No, this is a crime. You. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're keeping this as a trophy. I need everyone here to remember what happened today. No. Boozy, no. Alrighty, here is where I'm going to be placing the junk store right next to my theater. It'd be nice, owning two shops right next to each other. And I just noticed something. Across the street is Spaghetti's General Store, which is basically a junk store, let's be real. I mean, it's kind of random stuff. That's what a general store is. And mine is actually going to be pretty similar, so maybe we'll have a little bit of a rival shop thing going on. I also did not get this shop cleared by the SOA. So, SOA, if you're watching this, take that as you will. I stand ground here. This is my shop, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, love you. Anyways, I already have all the materials I need for this, luckily. You do enough projects and you just have enough on back order in your closet. Enough stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the... Hey! Get out of here, please. And thank you. Oh, that was easy. All you gotta do is ask. Alright, I'm ready to do this. You should be ready to do this too. Buckle your seats, grab a snack, grab a blankie, grab a hanky. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, ta-da! It's done, and I absolutely love it. It's so, I don't know. I don't have a word to describe it, but I absolutely love the aesthetic of this entire thing. I can't describe it with words. But to start, we have this broken junk sign. Of course, the person that owns this is cheap. You think that they can afford to fix up their shop? They own junk. They sell junk. They're not gonna be clean. We got some plants growing through the windows. It's a little bit overgrown. We've got lots of mismatchy patterns up there. Some real rusty blocks. And then we just have a big mess outside the storefront of just storage box. Clearly, whoever owns this ran out of storage inside. So it's named Trash or Treasure, and let's go ahead and take a look inside. All right, so as we enter, we're greeted with a sign that says all items other than chests on the left are not for sale. That's right. A lot of this is for decoration, but I wouldn't be opposed to selling some of these things. For starters, we have some pretty cool stuff. There's no price listed, but this is some pretty cool stuff. I mean, you can't argue. This is cool stuff. Over here, we have a broken lamp that cost about 10 diamonds. Look, I need money. I'm broke. Have I said that already? We have a ladder that's not for sale, apparently, but we do have this fresh plant. Look how healthy it is, and it only costs 100 diamonds. And it's totally alive. This sign is not for sale. Slightly used jukebox is 7 diamonds, though. That's not bad. You know, it costs 1 diamond to make. But it only costs 7 diamonds to buy. I think that's a bargain. A steal. Stolen books, 3 diamonds per book. Like I said, the guy who owns this, he's cheap. He's just dirt cheap. The guy who owns this is me, but he's dirt cheap. Of course, he's gonna steal things, sell it, and he's not afraid to advertise that it's stolen. We got a missing boat as well. It's 11 diamonds. And this is a stolen boat. Although I don't remember where I got it. I'm recording this like a week after I built it. Oops. That's someone's boat. If you want it, you're gonna have to buy it back. Sorry. Oh, we did a piano here. I'm not sure if it comes off as a piano, but it is a piano in my mind. So, old piano, it cost 1 diamond. And then yes, I wrote on the piano with Sharpie. Get it? Because this is really hard to read because it's so dark. This sign costs 5 diamonds, so that sign costs nothing. Or no, it's not for sale. This sign costs 5 diamonds. So yeah, you kind of get the gist of the store. It's pretty funny. In my opinion, it's pretty funny. It's cramped, but in some way, it's kind of organized. Now over here is where we're actually going to be selling some things. The chests on the left are going to be selling sand and glow ink. I have yet to make a farm for glow ink, but I've got a cave underneath the base that gives me loads of the stuff. And it has been a week about, and no one's bought anything. That sucks. But the chest on the right is where I'm going to be selling my junk. And my idea here is that we basically just put a bunch of stuff in a shulker box. Some of it could be good, some of it could be absolute garbage, and you just have to buy the whole box. If you want the things that are good, you got to buy the whole box, including the stuff that's bad inside. So it'll be kind of like little mystery boxes and stuff. I think that'll be cool. Now, there is one last thing that I think really helps sell the persona of this base, and that's that there is a secret hideaway in the wall of this junk shop. Now, there's nothing done up here yet, but this is where I sleep in the shopping district when it gets dark outside and I need to rest. And then, obviously, I just keep my extra stock up here for when I need to restock with ease. And yeah, that's all we got up here for now. And yeah, that pretty much concludes the junk shop. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. The back is also not very special, and I forgot to put some looms up there as air vents or air conditioning things. Oops. Now, ladies with gentle hands, it is time to get into some more building. But first, I actually had a little altercation with Sir Crumb, and let's just say he gave me some magic carrots, and things got a little crazy. This isn't real.
This is not real.
What did we eat?
Honorable, you're getting swept up. You're getting swept up. Be careful. It looks like the bridge is falling from underneath them. Honorable, run faster! Run faster!
It's the final boss. Oh, I bet the inside of Honorable's base looks crazy. Whoa. Dude, this is crazy.
Whoa.
Dude, this is actually crazy. What is happening? It's so magical.
Angle.
Oh my gosh, it's so magical.
It's so whimsical.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in like a Tim Burton movie.
It's like inside when there's just these like small places. It's just like little. It's just a little shift, you know?
Sideways.
Go quick, bro, and then just like fly up kind of high. You literally can't see where you are. And then like look down.
Oof.
You like lose.
I wonder what it feels like to fly up to the mountain. Oof.
Oh.
Oh, don't look down.
Oh, do not look down.
The brown. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh my gosh. Oh. That was crazy. I almost threw up.
I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Dude, this is weird because it's all flat.
Yeah.
If I could tell where we were. Everything is sideways right now. Oh my gosh.
Everything's like a taco.
Ooh. I'm gonna go outside and turn this off.
Yeah. Wait, we both need to be freed.
We need to be freed of this curse. I'm ready.
Alright.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Oh,
I feel clean.
everything's so normal.
Those carrots wore off.
Yeah. Drink some water.
Yeah. Well, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. I think I almost threw up like 5 times. Alrighty, now I think that it's time that we actually start building this tower slash train thing. Now, I actually have no idea what this is going to look like. I haven't planned anything out at all, so I figured that you and we could go ahead and build this together. It might be a struggle. It might look bad, but hey, I live in a junkyard, so it's totally fine. It's supposed to look kind of messed up anyways, right? So I think it'll be okay. All I need to do is look at the things I want to build, look at the colors, and find the blocks that I want to use, and then scrape up a bunch of them. But we do lots of resource gathering parts on the Whimsicraft server, and I think that we've had enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and gather them by myself, and I'll get back to you, lickety-split, okay? Whoosh. Alrighty, so slight change of plans. I was thinking of doing the Hogwarts Tower, but I don't think so. I tried a couple test models out in a testing world just to get a gist of if it is even something I think is gonna work. Before I put all this effort in to making something, I did want to give it a little bit of a test, and I just don't think the tower's gonna do. However, what I do think is gonna do good is the Hogwarts Express. And I love trains. I've said this before, I'll say it again, I absolutely love trains, and the Hogwarts Express is one that I've always loved, but I've never built it before. So I went ahead, this is all resources I was gonna use to build the tower, but honestly now, I think I can use the majority of this to whip up a train. And I want you guys to be here with me. So let's go ahead and try to come up with some kind of train design. Okay, so we obviously need to start off the ground because I need to be able to put some wheels underneath. And the idea here is that this is going to slope up. This has to slow up, which means we're going to be on a double diagonal axis. That's the term I'm using to describe this. I assume that's correct. But this is going to be a diagonal build here, but also diagonal going up. So this is going to be extremely, extremely tricky. I think this is going to be a nice gradient. The netherrack is a little dark for the color, I think, but it's okay. We're going to fade to lighter. This is sort of the gradient I think I'm going to use, minus the slabs. Those are just in there in case I need to do some half block kind of stuff. Yeah, this is coming together quite nicely, I think. This is a good shape. And look at the cute little windows I got in here. I don't know if I'm going to use glass. I don't know how rugged to make this look, to be honest. Because it's quite literally been teleported probably mid-movement, just right up the mountain, just crashed into everything. So, we'll cross that bridge when I get there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh, I missed one. Yeah. There we go. It looks quite nice. I need to come up with something of like a base plate. They like, you know, train cars all sit on like the original car. Something like that, maybe. Boom. I think that looks like an okay end. It doesn't have to be incredibly fancy. We can always come back and add decorations. Boom, 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 boom. I seem to have found one of the creaking holes that I can't get out of it. I'm stuck. Why can't I get out? Curse you, tram. Infinite curse you. Infinite curse you. Can't be a train without some epic little wheelie wheels, and the grindstone works perfectly for this. Although I must say, it does look just a tad bit cartoonish from the outside because the wheels are just so tiny compared to the whole train car, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm keeping it like this. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. That looks like a decent train car. You know, when you don't look at the wheels, it looks pretty great. Especially from up here. Yeah, that literally looks like a train car. I think I did a pretty darn good job. Okay, this one is proving to be very difficult. Building upwards diagonally is kind of hard. It's pretty much the exact same thing. It's just every 3 blocks I'm going up a block. But then I have to account for the fact that it's an entire block up. And I have to like slab my way up things. So it's just really janky. It's really janky looking, but I think I'm just gonna slap a roof on this bad boy and see what it looks like. And if it's bad, I guess we're just gonna have to tear the whole thing down. Okay, I got a little carried away, did a little bit more than the roof. Got some floor in there, but yeah, this is like not that bad, especially from this angle. I think I maybe need to fill in the roof there on the sides a little bit more, but it's not bad. It definitely looks like it's smashed into the side and like half of it's just like slowly going up. I don't think that that's that bad. Now this next one I have planned is going to be a bit of a pain. A big pain, because I want it to be sideways. I want it to just be flipped over on its side, and I don't know how possible that is, but we're gonna shoot for it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And still can't really tell. I'm trying not to use free cam as much, but I just don't understand how people cannot to view what they're doing. I just have to. I have to crank my neck and go, and I'm turning to the left right now just so that I can see if this remotely resembles the same shape, because it technically is like the exact same shape as this one. It's just flipped sideways, which, believe me, messes with my brain too. And then I've just added in a bunch of stairs. I don't know, but it's coming together. I think that this is gonna work okay. I just need to stick to the process and see how it works. It's probably gonna look worse than that one does, but that's fine. Fine, I'm completely okay with this being a complete train wreck. I think that's what's gonna help it feel really broken, is more dangly bits. Okay, this is what it looks like so far from the very beginning. Hop through the back, come up here. I think I'm gonna add some chains in here. These are like the weird little coupling things. I know they're the same block as the wheels. Stick with me. Then we come up through the diagonal one. It's pretty nice. Honestly, it looks pretty great from the inside. And then you come up to this one and it just starts getting really, really crazy. If you really picture it right, you're literally thinking that you're walking on the wall. And it's kind of a crazy feeling, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of cool. The roof was a little tricky because I used a bunch of slabs. So I kind of tried to, I guess, just place them where they go. But obviously we don't have vertical slabs. I love how I'm literally just building this on top of the old pathway. I'm not even removing it. It's just gonna stay under there forever. Okay, now it's time to build the coal car, and I hope that I don't mess this up. I have the idea that maybe some coal should be like in here. This back end broke off. It's nowhere to be found. And there's just coal that's falling down, and that's what's gonna be used as the rest of the stairs. And then you'll just climb up into the coal car and out the top, and then boom, you'll be up here. So I think that that's what I'm gonna do. Only problem is, I don't know if I have enough coal for this, so let's go find out. Okay, we got 20 blocks. I can make this work. I can do this. Okay, boom, there we go. I made it work, see? I'm a mathematical genius. I definitely didn't have to go steal coal from my furnaces. I'm not a liar, you're a liar. And you can run up it super easy, and then boom, you're pretty much at the top. But I'm not gonna stop there. No. We need to add the actual engine. Okay, shape is kind of coming together. It's a little wonky. I think I've said that about 10 times during this build, but hey, for this being completely diagonal, I mean, look at this. This looks like an actual train came through here and just crashed. I love it. Okay, this actually isn't that bad. I thought this was gonna be much worse. Never have I ever decided to do such a ridiculous project on a diagonal axis. You just got to get the rounded bits right, and at a diagonal, that's really tough to do, especially this. Luckily, I'm smart, and I decided that half of this is not going to be done because I'm just going to hide it in a mountain. Now, I would consider this mostly done, but there's quite a few decorations I've thought of along the way of doing this. I want to add some campfires underneath and have like some steam coming out. And I want to add all like the wheel parts and mechanical bits of the wheels scattered all right here on this platform, just because I didn't have quite enough room to build them in without looking a bit strange. I mean, I just don't know how to do it with this limited of room. So I think the best thing to do is to just go ahead, take all our decorations and just scatter them about. Okay, there we go. Something like that. Not too bad. Pretty messy. Pretty standard though. And then you just kind of, you know, power some of the stuff like the pistons, make them look like they're just full big chunks of machinery just plastered everywhere. I don't know. I think this looks okay. Let's take a look. A step back. Okay, awesome. I'm already noticing one detail that the train is missing, though. Two details. Da-da. Da-da. I am here for your bell. I'll never bring this back, but I'm just borrowing it. Okay, goodbye. Okay, now question is, how do I make this look very subtly like it is smoking? I don't want to see the fire. What happens if I add iron bars and put the fire down in there? Will it catch it? Okay, I think it might. Okay, it does. It catches it a little bit. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, let's take a look. Oh my god. That looks amazing. I love that detail. Anything that can actually move is awesome. It just barely catches your eye. And it makes this look so fresh as well, like it just happened. Okay, I'm a bit shy on the resource front. And I think that this episode has already gone on long enough. I want to add more details, but I'm going to do it off camera. I went ahead, added stuff like this. I think this is probably going to be maybe the luggage car or something like that. I added just little hints of that. The luggage boxes falling out, that kind of thing. I want to add some seats. Some seats would be a nice touch. And I'll try to do it in the sideways car as well. Okay, I'm trying out a new shader pack just to show this off. But I wanted to add one last detail. It was missing this magic element. And I don't know what is going on with this. That scared the crap out of me. This was missing some kind of a magical atmosphere. So I wanted to give it like kind of this floaty effect. So I just added a bunch of these end rods in, scattered them all over, and I think it kind of gives what we're looking for. I think it does the job. It's really hard to tell. I don't know why it's so foggy, but it at least gives it some light over in that region. We'll look at it without shaders. Yeah, it gives us something to look at nighttime, and as we get more things in here, all the rest of this will find ways to light so that it kind of evens out a little bit. But for now, it looks lit up, it looks welcoming, it still looks magical and inviting. Well, my friends, we have had quite the episode. We ate some magic carrots, we built a lovely shop, and we have built a magnificent Polar Express. Polar Express? What? I'm tired, don't judge me. We've built a magnificent Hogwarts Express. I suppose it does kind of look like the Polar Express a little bit. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Is there any details you think that I could add? Because I kind of think we need some more yellow, like, stripiness going along. But I gotta figure out what to use for that. Maybe bamboo of some kind. We'll figure that out in the next episode. But I absolutely love this. I think it's actually one of my most favorite things that I've built in this junkyard so far. And that's really because it just breaks up a lot of the shapes around here. We got lots of circles, lots of circular shapes, and everything is straight on, left or right, straight on the axis. And this quite literally just breaks your vision up in that way, and I really like that it does that. I think it adds a lot to our junkyard, and this place is really starting to feel like it's coming together. It's starting to feel like a base, and I'm very proud of it. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for the recent support on all my videos. I love you guys so much. You're so awesome. Also, look at my new pumpkin pie hunger bar. What do you think about that? It's pretty cool, huh? But anyways, we have run out of time for this video, so I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like. It lets YouTube know that you guys want to see more of my stuff. And if you'd consider subscribing, that would mean the absolute world to me. And I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye-bye!